Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for listening to your reading of April 14th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So listen the whole video so you don't miss a thing. The astrological effluvia that surround you promote prosperity, but they can cause you uneasiness if in your endeavor to earn money you neglect other aspects of your family life, Capricorn. Use your tenacity and diligence and do everything in its own time, with patience. Possibly these days you are not fully aware of the situation due to the existing circumstances, but a very intense cycle of economic recovery has begun. In your loving and family landscape, there are some obstacles that you must overcome with good humor and a positive attitude always. A piece of news that you receive will make you very happy because in it you will discover the possibilities of restarting a relationship that you thought had ended. Perhaps you feel that today people turn their backs on you and that they suddenly lost interest in what you have to say. This may be a reflection of your own ability to really listen to someone who is speaking. Look at the whole picture and open your eyes to the world around you. Get involved at a community level instead of just focusing on you at all times. You will have the opportunity to help a close person, it is essential. Don't get confused, you need more muscle movement, not just standing still. You have 1,000 things to do and you don't want to. The day may be long and your feelings more and more gloomy, the door open to a mastiff mood. Make a list, try to ventilate yourself, a few gym moves, and let's go. You have requirements and the others have them too, you will have to find a solution. Compromise, concessions, you have plenty to do, especially since the lunar effects boost you in the right direction, sentimentally luck smiles on you. Try not to read too much into your dreams when you wake up this morning, dear Capricorn, as the Virgo moon forms a harsh opposition to mystical Neptune. Though you may have had intense visions while traversing the astral realms, these messages are likely impossible to decode. Luckily, you'll feel empowered by your spirituality this afternoon when Luna blows a kiss to Pluto, helping you reconnect with your intuition. Keep your eyes peeled for synchronicities or angel numbers, especially if you felt a little misguided earlier in the day. Your focus will shift to your professional ambitions later in the afternoon when the moon enters Libra. Mars enters your communications sector today, dear Capricorn, and until May 24th, you'll have a lot more energy for personal interests. You may come across a little abruptly or impatiently at times, but Venus in the same sector until May 2nd smooths things over nicely. You have a lot going on to keep you busy and engaged. This transit can speed up your daily routine in various ways. You're likely to feel competent and confident about what you're learning, sharing, and doing in the weeks ahead. Enthusiasm is building for your ideas and connections. While impatience, argumentativeness, and competitiveness are possible negatives of this position, the more aware you are of these potentials, the better you can control them. It's a good time for mental resourcefulness and sharpness. Today, problem solving is in favor. Your thinking is orderly, and your strong sense of the future keeps you grounded. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck. But first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your Capricorn prudence and ingenuity will be your allies in these moments in which you will have certain extra economic resources and you will have many people by your side trying to sell you things that really do not work. Be very careful with cheaters who tend to spin you around at this stage. Today you have to be careful and take the opinions of others seriously. You are so caught up in your own way of doing things that you don't realize how important it is to collaborate with others. Someone in your environment may not agree with your way of handling something. Don't get defensive or paranoid. They have no intention of making you angry. They sure are actually very concerned about something that has to be handled differently. In the professional field, the astral configuration makes you particularly dynamic and promotes communication. On this very positive day in this regard, your technical skills will be congratulated and your positions will be noted. If you occupy a position of responsibility, you will gain the confidence of your hierarchy and will benefit from the support of your team. Take the opportunity to slip in 2 or 3 project ideas that are close to your heart. One of them could well reach a consensus. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for April 14th are 41, 18, 46, 13, 10, 40. Daily love. You are entering a unique stage in which you will be able to differentiate feelings from emotions, realities from desires. The cosmic planetary influence that surrounds your Capricorn sign will help you find the right path in the midst of difficulties that may arise. You will receive an invitation from someone you love or from your partner to go on a trip. It's just what you were needing. What's more, a long-awaited dream could come true. Except for very urgent work or family responsibility, don't let anything stop you. You need to take a break and, above all, change the environment. Also, this trip will strengthen the ties between the two. Save some money and go for a walk. The natives of the third decan will be in a playful mood with their companion thanks to the influence of the sun. You dream of a romantic and sensual evening. The other natives of the sign, however, have nothing to fear on the love side. Everything will happen in joy and good humor in the home. If you've been in a relationship for many years, however, try to organize a romantic dinner or a date at least once a week to bond and remind yourself why you love each other. At work. Put your 6th Capricorn economic sense to work. You must think very well before accepting a job that they are offering you with a slight salary increase. If in doing so you must spend more on gasoline, have less time for yourself, and it does not have the advantages that you are currently enjoying. Until then, too many taxes or too many bills had put a strain on your budget. Things have changed, your financial situation is in very clear progress. You can say bye-bye to money problems. From now on you can afford some deviations. It will be painful for you to be subjected to directives today. Work on your relations to soften the cogs. Isolate yourself from controversies and above all do not participate in them. The atmosphere at work is tense today. Today everything economic is a good sign. Any purchase or sale you have been contemplating should be done today, as circumstances will not be so favorable for a long time to come. Also, you may receive good news about a project of yours. It seems that you have attracted the interest of some investors. The question is, however, whether you find yourself with the necessary preparation to give up part of your capital. Listen to your gut, Capricorn. Today, Mars enters watery Pisces, now encouraging you to take a more intuitive approach to your workplace conversations. Pay attention to what tips you off at work. Maybe it is a coworker's brief facial expression, a Freudian slip, or a hunch. Whatever it could be, you may become more aligned with the motives of others by paying attention to what your coworkers are bringing up in conversation. But be mindful of voicing your concerns and frustrations, as Mars in Pisces can become easily confused in moments of anger. Health. Take more care of your nervous system and your hours of sleep, because due to the existing circumstances you tend to be very anxious. Someone who lives with you today is likely to be in a very strange mood. This person has heard some news that is confusing and probably uncertain and is therefore wondering what effect it will have on her situation. If he or she argues with you, the best advice you can give is not to panic until there is a chance to check the facts. The truth is probably very different from what you have heard. You may experience a feeling of melancholy that you will have a hard time letting go of. The nostalgia for a bygone era is likely to overwhelm you and will create a heavy atmosphere around you. This sensation that will accompany you throughout the day is due to the position of Pluto in your astral sky. To ventilate yourself a little and to find a little energy, do not hesitate to go for a long walk, which will allow you to oxygenate yourself and get your ideas back in place. Family and friends. This day promises to be somewhat difficult for the family. Tensions due to jealousy or incomprehension could arise and create a deleterious climate that could last a few days. Indeed, Pluto arriving in the 4th house will be unfavorable to you, and you could see your patience put to the test. To get through this difficult course as well as possible, try to show restraint and prefer to keep quiet a few truths. The natives of the first decan will benefit from more leniency and should enjoy a more peaceful day. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction, we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.